Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know, my name is Layla and I'm so excited to be coming with you guys with another video. So in today's video, it's a little different. We're more sitting back and hanging out together and just going over something that has been very interesting to me for a really long time actually, and I just wanted to get my point of view across to you guys. So that's what we're going to be doing in this video. Today we are talking about feminine energy and what it all means, who it applies to, and how we can use that to just make ourselves better and just be more of ourselves. So as you know, my channel is called Polished to Perfection. So I feel like this fits right in with that just because it's not just polishing our houses, right? It's polishing every aspect of our lives in order to make us better people. The first question I'm sure you're thinking is, what is feminine energy? Feminine energy is something that's natural to all of us, and we all have some sort of feminine energy within us already. We're born with it. It's just the energy and how the world perceives us and what we're giving off. So feminine energy is typically for women. We're leaning back and we're receiving and we're allowing others to come in and give and provide for us while we're leaning back, open, and receiving. So I know that kind of sounds like, oh, you allow everybody to provide for you and give to you all the time. Essentially, yes, but in return, you are giving as well. You're giving your feminine energy. So feminine energy is something that is not tangible. You can't see it, you can't hold it. It's more of feelings and emotions. So a man holds the door open for me. I'm not gonna go hold the next door open for him. Instead, I'm gonna say, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Like, that is so sweet, and I'm just gonna make him feel good about himself. The action that he did for me, I return my gratitude. So with feminine energy, we are able to give gratitude and we are able to give emotions of love and nurture and security to others around us when they give us or don't give us something first or in return. Like I said with the door, another example would be if your significant other or your brother or anybody, even your mom or your sister, it doesn't have to be a male or female thing, takes out the trash and it's your trash, you know it is, and you see them take out the trash, you're just like, oh my gosh, like that is so sweet of you to do, like, and you're just overfilling with these emotions. Masculine energy is also inside of all of us. So even though we both have both feminine and masculine energy, one of them is always going to outweigh the other. So in relationships, we always, as a woman, we always want to be leading with our femme energy. And the male in return is thinking and he's problem solving, making things happen, action oriented. When we go to work, we are in our masculine energy. When we set goals and accomplishments and we go through and follow through, that is doing and that's moving forward, pushing, leaning forward, doing, action, that's masculine energy. First step for me, have a drink, relax. So to be more feminine, how I practice and how I like to think of it, it comes pretty naturally to me. I don't have much masculine energy. Like, I'm not very goal oriented. So with me, like obviously, like with my YouTube channel, I have to be in my masculine energy just so I can get the video done. I can make the content, I can sit down and edit it, post it, put it on different boards for other people to see and find, and pretty much promote my video. That's me being masculine. So me being feminine, it just in general is just more so leaning back, sitting into your chair, your arms are open, your hands are open, your chest is open, and usually we can feel our hearts open. We have to use our whole body with feminine energy. So that's like the main thing, is just opening your heart and feeling your body. So right now, if I do like a tiny mindfulness meditation, I feel my arms are open. I feel a little sweaty because I'm a little nervous making this video. I've never done anything like this before. And I'm fidgeting with my hair, I'm touching stuff. I like to touch surfaces if ever I feel like I'm not connecting to myself and I feel like I'm kind of in my head. I like to come back to my body. So I'll touch a surface and then I'll think, how does this surface feel? It feels soft. How does the chair underneath me feel? I feel grounded. I feel like this chair is not gonna break. I feel connected with myself. I feel like I'm within myself. If I pinch myself, ow, that hurts. I can feel my body. Somebody makes me laugh, I will get goosebumps and I will get butterflies in my tummy and I'll feel that and I will express that feeling with a laughing smile. That's feminine energy. To say, oh, like that is so funny, whatever the situation is. Or if it's not funny and you want to cry, you cry. And a lot of the times people, say like girls are crybabies and this and that, but really it's just how you feel and you should always just be expressing your feelings. That is the feminine energy, is expressing your feelings. Playing off your emotions is very important. If you feel something, show it. And, at first, maybe you feel shy and you don't really want to show your feelings off and you don't want to express yourself. And that's okay too. That's feminine energy too, because you don't want to express that. But making sure you're still in your body, making sure oh, my tummy is kind of turning, I'm feeling scared or I'm feeling shy. So I'm gonna back up, I'm gonna lean back, I'm gonna close my mouth. We just want to make sure that we're open and warm instead of closed off and scared. So even if you're scared, I understand, because I get that way too. I will have a glass of wine and I will meditate and do a little mindfulness and I will feel the chair under my butt. I will grab something close to me, even just like a little fiddle with the hair. That just makes you feel better and more connected with who you are. And that's the innate feminine energy that is inside of every woman. That's why when you see a girl tossing and twirling her hair when she's flirty, or if she's scared and nervous, that's just natural. That's how it is. So I don't want anybody to overthink this and think oh, I should be showing my emotions more. Yes, you should be in a way that feels good to you. It's not about anybody else. It's all about yourself and what's within you. So if it feels good to share your emotions, then completely share it. And especially if it's a really good emotion, even if you're nervous, that's what makes us human. And that's what just feels so good about being able to know who you are and show it to the world. Then the last point I want to make, since we just spoke about how do I be more feminine, that is mostly just getting into your body. And that's something that's not tangible, right? You can't hold that. But there are ways that we can be more feminine through our physical world too, right? If you take a look behind me, I have my twinkle lights, my fairy lights, I have my flowers, I have a glass of wine, I have more flowers here, and just my entire apartment. I see something and I'm like, oh, that's so gorgeous. I want that to represent part of me. And for others to come into my house and see it, it makes them feel good too, right? So then in turn, people feel good coming over to my home. People feel welcome in my home and people feel welcome talking to me because I'm femme. And being femme is natural and it's warm and it's comforting. It's leaning back and I'm receiving way. You physically are receiving and you are giving off emotions and you're giving off love and you're giving off feeling. You just can't go wrong. People love it. It's just who we are naturally. Another way that I tend to feel more feminine, and it's crazy because I've done this stuff my whole life. I didn't start researching feminine energy probably until maybe a little less than a year ago, honestly. And there's just little things that I've noticed I've always done. So it's always came really naturally to me and I've kind of always expressed it, but now so even more. I am just becoming more comfortable with who I am. So one thing I do is I always wear dresses. Like, no matter what the weather is, if it's cold, if it's hot, like I always wear a dress. I wear a dress to bed, I wear it in the morning. If I could wear a dress to the gym, I just need to find like the perfect sports skirt to wear. And it's so funny because I found this skirt and I told my friend, I was like, oh my gosh, this is the perfect gym skirt. I told my friend, this is the perfect gym skirt. It has shorts underneath, it's sporty, it's cute. And she goes, really? Like, you cannot wear that to the gym? And I'm like, why not? Like, why can't I? I feel more comfortable in a dress or a skirt. I feel like me, I feel like myself. I look girly on the outside, and in turn, I feel better. So it's just expressing yourself in those little ways that just make you feel good. You could wear basketball shorts every day of your life. As long as you feel good and you feel comfortable and you're showing that you feel good, that's all it's about. Not saying that you need to go out and buy a dress, but if you do, you might feel a little more femme. But another thing with dresses is, you know, women have worn dresses for ages, right? And when we see people in a dress, we think a woman, unless other, you know, there's different cultures and stuff. Like, I'm not saying it's strictly for women at all, but that's just what we kind of like, our first perception is, right? And another thing with dresses is you're kind of more vulnerable, right? There's nothing covering you. You're just more vulnerable. Your dress is open at the bottom, it flares out. If the wind blows, it blows up. Like, that sucks, don't get me wrong, but that's just the part of like wearing a dress. If you don't feel comfortable with that, wear shorts underneath. That's what I do. But that's just what it is. And you know, that embarrassment right there, and you expressing your embarrassment, and throwing your skirt down and holding it down when the wind is blowing it up and you're like, oh, like that is feminine energy. And then everybody around you is laughing at you, and they are laughing with you or at you, whatever it is. They see you and they see how vulnerable you are, and that you're open to receiving them. And maybe somebody will come over and be like, here, let me help you hold your dress down until the wind stops. And you're just so grateful in that moment because you don't want everybody to see what's under your skirt. Okay, I kind of went on a rant about the whole dress thing, but I love dresses. I love wearing like my rings, and I like to touch my rings if ever I'm like nervous or if I just don't feel connected with myself. These are physical items that hold us grounded and keep us stable in this present moment, right? So I like to fiddle with my rings. And then another little simple thing I did is I put like this little headband in, and then I like tossed in like a little braid. And it's just little stuff like that that just makes me feel like so good. I feel good. I wanted to say I feel cute, I feel adorable, which yes, I might look that way, but I feel good. I feel happy. I just feel comfortable, right? And I feel like I'm in my own skin and I can show myself off. So feminine energy, most important, is about what we feel in our bodies and how we are expressing it to the outside world, and what we're receiving and then giving back is nurture, gratitude. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's so different than anything I've ever done before, but honestly, I've felt it on my heart to do it for so long. So I've done it, and I'm so happy that I get to share this with you guys. And I really hope you guys like it. If you do, just let me know. I'm so excited for you all to see this. And too, if you have any questions, just add a comment and I'll look at them and I'll answer any questions you guys have. And I plan on doing more feminine energy videos just because there's so much more that goes into it. I just wanted to give you guys like an opening to another topic you might see here on my channel. If you guys enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you. Cheers.